It's Saturday, February, and I'm on a mission to get my funded account back, $100,000. As you know, if you watch any of my videos, if this is your first video to watching on my channel, then you know, or you would know that I lost my $100,000 funded account, which I had last year, and I'm on a mission to get it back. So I'm gonna show you what happened last week, and I'm gonna put this in the two parts. I don't like to edit my videos. So this video is gonna be the first part where I'm gonna show you my profit losses for the past week. And in the next clip, I'm gonna show you what's the future, or what's the next week, what's my trade planning for the next week. What's the trading plan for the next week? That is correct. So let's get on my Alpha Capital account because that's much easier to show you. And let's have a look at my trades. So this is a January 2025. I opened the account on the 14th of January, and you can see it was just a red month. You can see loss, some win, loss, some win. So January wasn't really good, as you can see. And then we have a February. This month we had a beginning, few losses, but now we have quite a few wins. So very happy about that. I'm not in a profit yet. I'm still in a negative. So account size is 100k, and currently is minus, I believe. Where is it? Max. Where is it? Not here. Balance is 96,236, and I'm in the trade Euro GBP, which I'm gonna show you here. And currently, I'm in the profit. Well, not really profit because swap and fees F me up. So you can see, I'm gonna show you here. Let's go to 4 hour. So this is a Euro GBP trade, which I'm holding since Monday, actually, this week, or Tuesday, I think Monday. Under this trade, and you can see it turned bullish, and then it turned bearish, bullish. So I still think this trade is very good, and I think this is gonna explode next week. Let me reset this chart. I think this is gonna explode all the way to my profit target up here. I'm risking almost 1% of my account, so obviously I don't want to lose this trade, but if that happens, I accept my risk, I accept my faith in the trading and my abilities. So it is what it is. And I'm on a mission to get it back, this account, because, you know, last year I made a few profits from my funded account, so that actually allowed me to get my losses back since 2023. As you know, I started trading middle of 2023, and I lost quite a bit. You know, I always had a couple $100 put in my MT5, lost it. Couple $100 put in MT5, lost it, and it just went on and on for a few months. And then after a while I realized, wait a second, I actually lost quite a bit of money this year. So then I actually find out about the prop firms, because I didn't know what it is, prop firms, and I was like, you know what, let me try these prop firms. I got a few accounts with the funded trader, or funded trader, I think that's what it's called. And then they went bankrupt. I think that they are back now and they're actually paying off people. But the time I didn't get funded with them, but I had a few trials. And then I found about Alpha Capital Group, which is the best, I believe, the best funded prop company in the space of trading, I believe. And then I bought one account, 100,000, and I passed it on the first try. Which obviously is very nice. And then I made a 2 withdrawals last year, which got me almost to break even of my losses since middle of 2023. So what I'm expecting this year is to make some nice profits, hopefully. If not, then it is what it is. But I think since I already have a year and a half in my pocket, and really like a year of true progress, I think this year I can make some solid profits. So that's it for now. that's the trade, or that's the trade from last week. I'm gonna be holding that until next week, or longer, whatever it might be. But the swap and fees commission, swap fees, it's ridiculous. I'm risking like almost 1%, so 0.8 or something like that. And the swap fees just for 4 days are about $250, which is ridiculous. I didn't realize how big swap fees it is. So, but anyway, it is what it is. I still think this trade's gonna go really well. I thought actually yesterday, when I look at the 1 hour, that when this broke down and we went bearish, I thought this is it. We're gonna go down, and then we obviously won't get up, but we did. So that's very nice. I'll show you also the winning trades this week. Let me see. So if I can see it, yeah, I can see that. Number of trades on Monday. So there was GBP NZD. Yes, there was a small loss, only $100. Euro GBP. That's when I entered. And then let's have a look here. Where are we? Let's go down here. February. Nothing. This one on Wednesday. There was what trades? Where is that thing? NZD CAD closed this trade partially, so that was really, really nice trade. And then again gets me there. Anyway, and then here winning. You know what? It's actually better to show you on my trading view. GBP JPY. I'll enter this trade on Thursday. It went to my 1-to-1. You can see 1-to-1 risk reward. I didn't close because I believe we're gonna go much more lower. But it was Friday and I didn't want to be overexposed, so I closed that. And then it's USD CAD, which was very, very beautiful trade, but that wasn't on my funded account, but it was on my competition, because I'm also in a competition account, which if you win first place, you get 100k funded account. If you second place and third place, I think you get 50k account. So I enter this just for the fun. So whatever I enter, and the trades, I'm not really unsure about what's gonna be the outcome. I enter here and then see what's next. So I'm currently in profit. What is this? Where am I? 26,035. So 26% in profit, which is not bad at all. So that was USD CAD. This was a really big trade, basically break and retest. You can see 124.63 risk reward, which was very nice. NZD CAD, that's on my funded account, and there was 1 to 2.88, something like that. I could close here, but I didn't, obviously, and I closed here when I see it was coming back, this candle. And then GBP NZD, this was the losing trade, which actually, the peaks of trading, this is what happened. I believe it happened to you as well. When you enter the trade and your analysis are right, everything's correct, and then it just stop you out by a few pips, or it just goes a little lower, and then it just blasts through the way it's supposed to actually go. So this is actually what happened here on a GBP NZD. You can see this is the daily support. Let me go here, and I had a few touches here, and I'm like, you know what, I think this is gonna go up, and it did, but after it stopped me out. So you can see under the trade here, nice big stop loss, and then it went a little bit down, and look at this wick, and then it just went absolutely mental. But now it's actually coming back to this support, so I'll be looking at entries next week. And that's it. GBP AUD is basically the same as GBP NZD, so I'm waiting for the same thing. Just waiting for my entry signal to enter and go up. So that's it. Tomorrow I'm gonna prepare my trades for the next week, so I'm gonna show you those trades. You can enter them or don't enter them. I will not recommend you to enter them and find your own trades, because if you follow someone in trading in industry, you should follow the person only to learn trading, not to just copycat, because sooner or later you will get wrecked. 100%. I experienced it myself. few years ago when I didn't know anything about trading, and I thought I can make money just by simply copying people, but it's just never gonna happen. You have to learn the trade. You have to know what you're doing. So if you wanna follow me or anyone else on the internet, you should just do this for your own references. And actually, if I'm posting my trades, you should look at the trades and be like, okay, why is this person want to enter this trade for sell or buy? And make your analysis, make your own assumption of that. That's how you learn trading. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. And it's the next day, Sunday. I don't know what day it is. I think, let me see, 16th of February. Let's see what's my trades for the next week, as I promised in the previous clip. So I have a few trades. I'm not gonna trade them all, but I'm gonna pick the ones I like the best and I'm gonna trade them. But I'm currently in Euro GBP. So this is the trade, this is the weekly chart, and you can see we broke beautifully bullish. We came back to the area of our interest, or the support zone, and it looks like this candlestick looks like it's gonna be engulfed next week. Same thing would happen here. If you go back on a weekly, you can see it's exactly the same candlestick, and then just nicely engulfed on a weekly. So I'm expecting to do the same thing, but you know, things can change during the week. But on the daily, I entered this trade since last week. I'm keep holding this because I strongly believe it's gonna go all the way to this resistance. So next one, we have GBP JPY. What I'm anticipating, or what I did anticipate it, you can see on the 4 hour here, I was in this trade last week, but I closed this on Friday. The reason being because it was Friday, obviously, and it kind of consolidating. So I was like, you know what, I don't want to be in this trade. I don't know what's going to happen over the weekend, or Monday actually, when markets open. So I didn't want to be any more exposed to the market. So I closed it, but I potentially re-enter this trade on Monday or Tuesday once the trades start going. And we have GBP AUD. This is a beautiful trade. I really like this one. We're currently at the daily support. So what I'm waiting for is my entry signal, and I'm gonna enter this trade. GBP NZD, basically the same or similar thing as a GBP AUD. I'm waiting for my entry signals, and then I'm gonna enter the trade. Next one is NZD CAD. I already trade this trade last week. You can see there was almost 1 to 3, and I closed it because I saw these wicks going up, so I didn't want to be any more exposed. So I closed it, and you can see it come all the way back to my entry, and then now it looks like potentially we might have my entry signal, so I can enter short on NZD CAD, because I strongly believe we can go all the way. If you go on a weekly, we can go all the way to this area down here before we might potentially bounce and keep going up, or we can also just keep going up, you know, and never just turn around. Next one, I have NZD USD. A few of these, you can see I have NZD USD, AUD USD, GBP USD, Euro USD, because they all look very similar. If you look at the daily chart, it's basically perfect trade. It's a break and retest, and then I'm gonna buy. AUD USD is basically the same as NZD USD, but I like this one even better because it's a little bit more clear. You can see we have a nice strong support here, so I'm thinking we're gonna bounce from this support as well, continue up. GBP USD, same thing as AUD USD, but this one is even better, so I'm waiting for this just to come back to the support and then buy. And then Euro USD, again similar, same thing, again come to this area, let me get this one, come to this area for support, bounce and buy. USD CAD, I traded this last week as well. You can see this one was 124.63, which was very nice trade. Sometimes happens, you know, some people say don't trade more than 1 to 2 or 1 to 3, but if the trade have a momentum and it keeps going in your direction, why would you close the trade early and miss out on all your profits, potential profits. Can it turn around? Yes, it can turn around. But there is also a way you cannot really predict, but you can anticipate when it's going to turn around. So if you know when it's going to turn around, you just close the trade and then move on. Or you set your stop loss on 1 to 1 or 1 to 2. So if that's turn around, you still have 1 to 2 profit. So this was beautiful trade. And what I'm waiting for is just to come back to this area. And then I'm gonna sell again. Also, when NZD, AUD, GBP, USD going up, usually dollar going down. And considering how overextended USD CAD is, you can see it's huge, just run for I don't know how many weeks. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, probably like 4, 5, 6 months, just keeps going up. I strongly believe we're gonna come back all the way to this support, because this looks like a strong support on the weekly chart. So I'm just gonna wait for it to hopefully come back to this area so I can sell, or it can also just keep going down. We will see. And then lastly, we have USD JPY, basically similar thing as USD CAD, to just basically come to this area, to the resistance, and then sell. So this is the trades for next week. I will see how that's gonna go. Things can change. As you know, trading is not black and white. I think, things can change very, very quickly. It's a dynamic business, not like traditional business where I'm doing, for example, I'm doing self-publishing business, and then if you do a research on a keyword of a book you would like to publish, you create the book, you create the cover, you publish it on Amazon, and then you wait, and that's it. Trading is not like that. Trading is about patience and adapt to that current situation. So that's it from me. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go for swim or waterfalls because it's super ultra hot here in Cairns of Australia. You can see it's beautiful sunny, and it's literally 35 degrees in the shadow. So on the sun it's probably like 50. So super hot considering how we had rainy days. Or weeks actually. So I have nothing else to say. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next week. I'm betting that I'm gonna get back to break even to $100,000 of my step 1 challenge, and then the following week hopefully I can make at least half of the profit which I need to do, which is 108,000. So I need to make 8k, 8% from 100k, and then I will get step 2, and then I have to make 5k or 5% from 100k, and then I will get my funded account. Because funny thing is, I'm also in competition, as you know, and I'm already on 26k up, so I don't see any reason why I couldn't do it on my challenge which I bought. Anyway, I'm not gonna ramble. I'll see you guys next week.